It's 5 a.m. Let's see how much reading I get done before work today. Happy Monday, y'all. As always, we'll start with a quick weekend reading update. I finished the last book in St. Abby's Mind F series, Paint It All Red. It was a stunning, perfect ending to this really crazy book, and I loved it. Gave it 5 stars. I also started listening to the audiobook of Honey. I had an itch that Deep Cuts just didn't scratch, so I heard Honey is pretty similar, so I'm giving that a try, and I really like it so far. I'm maybe like 20% of the way through. I woke up yesterday and realized how dangerously behind I was in this 30 books in 30 days goal. So I went ham with the Short Kings yesterday. I finished 4 books and started a 5th. My first read of the day was On the Clock by Claire Baglin, which I gave a solid 3.5 stars. I really liked the writing style. It's very dry, very humorous. It's another character-driven book with basically no plot, similar to Convenience Store Woman. So if that's your cup of tea, you'll really like this. After finishing On the Clock, I read The Sublet by Greer Hendricks. It's like a short, silly, spooky little psychological thriller, which I also gave 3.5 stars. It was different, it was memorable, but it was still just kind of like a little short story, basically like watching an episode of SVU or Monk. Probably my favorite book that I read yesterday was Comfort Me with Apples. I actually had no idea what to expect with that book, but I ended up loving it. It's very weird, it gets a little creepy, but I gave it 5 stars. And unfortunately, I'm pulling a Piranesi with this one. I think it's better the less you know going into it, but broadly speaking, it's about a woman living in a perfect suburban town with her perfect suburban husband, but things are not actually perfect and they are not actually as they seem. Please read it. I need to talk with somebody about it. After Comfort Me with Apples, I then read With Any Luck by Ashley Poston, which is maybe my favorite installation in the Improbable Meet Cute series that I've read so far. I gave it 4 stars. Super sweet, super entertaining, and kind of a unique premise that I had not read about before. Very much enjoyed that. And then for my last book of the day, I started By the Book by Jasmine Guillory, and I read about 8 chapters, so I got to page like 80 something or 90. It's by no means a short king, but it is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and the text is kind of big and very spaced out, so I figured it would be a quick read for those 2 reasons. So for this morning, I'm either gonna pick up By the Book or jump back into Honey. Hopefully by the end of today, I finish something. I will see you back when the sun comes up. Cheers. Okay, hi, I'm back. I ended up listening to Honey, and my initial estimate was wrong. I started at 16% and now I'm at 27%. Probably listen to a little bit more on my commute, but thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a fabulous Monday, and I will see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Bye.